Hello, my name is Bill and welcome to MindYourCrypto. Today we have VECHAIN update and of course we will jump into the support and resistance levels. For now, what we care about is to focus on these two resistance levels, guys, 0.21, 0.20, and especially the 0.20 to 21. Here you can see those two lines, because if we surpass this, if we go above, we have a key level where we can buy, but we will see that afterwards. Let's now see some important major support levels: 0.18, 18 cents, 17 cents, guys, 15 to 16 cents, and of course the 13 cents if we have to break and go beyond this level, but we will see about that and talk right afterwards. These are what we are looking for, and especially the 0.21, the 0.24. Now, guys, the MACD. We are having this nice cross here that I want to see MACD, our blue line, regaining some strength and of course going a little bit above, getting more distance between the signal line here, our orange line, and you can see we were consolidating from 19th April on the 4-hour frame for MACD for quite some time right now, and we are seeing this cross right here, 26 April. The whole market still regains its strength, and of course, guys, it is looking good for the 4-hour frame for VECHAIN. We should focus, of course, on 0.20 and 0.21, 21 cents and 20 cents, whatever you like, guys. And of course, we will go jump back into the RSI. What I like here and I want to see here is after the below 30 level at 23rd April, I want to see higher lows for the RSI. For example, I don't want to see going beyond this level now. I want to see making some higher lows, and we will eventually go up and up again. And you know my buying strategy, it is when we are below the 30 for the short term with the RSI, the relative strength index, then we have a short term buying opportunity for the very short term, for 1 to 2 days, guys. You can swing trade, and of course you will get profits, but you always have to have profit targets. Same here with the commodity channel index, guys. I want to see higher highs, higher lows for the commodity channel index as well. I don't want to see breaking this point now. I want to see stopping about there if we have to consolidate a bit more, but of course I want to see higher lows and higher highs for the commodity channel index, guys. It looks pretty good. And for the SSL channel, we started to get the green line above the signal, the red line. You can see here we started to get the green line above the red line for the SSL channel, and of course we are having a buying opportunity according to SSL channel in the 4-hour frame, but we will discuss that about it later. We are going to see now the Bollinger Bands, guys, and of course the RSI and the commodity channel index in for the daily frame. Let's see some important things here to discuss some important things, and afterwards I will show you the Bollinger Bands as well. We have the MACD as well in the daily frame. We are having the Bollinger Bands here, and of course we are having this such huge volatility. I want to see the bottom and the top of the Bollinger Bands getting close to each other, making this squeeze point, and then we can go upwards again pretty soon, guys. And of course that's what I am expecting from VECHAIN. You can see here back on the February, you can see here the squeeze point, the top and the bottom of the Bollinger Bands were so close to each other. Good buying opportunity for the midterm. We had a big of volatility here. We got somewhat a squeeze point, not exactly a squeeze point, but we went upwards again, getting the squeeze point here, and of course we were ready to go upwards again. I want to see the same thing happening with the VET against USDT in the daily frame. Right now you can see that we went downwards for the RSI and the commodity channel index, and of course we are inside their lines for the RSI. We don't have any oversold or any overbought situation for the commodity channel index in the daily frame, but I want to see again MACD, our MACD for the daily frame, and you can see now we were consolidating. We had this bearish point here for VET on the daily frame where we crossed this blue line with the signal line that told you guys that we should be seeing some lower lows for the VECHAIN, which eventually we did, and we will be looking now the future of the VECHAIN. That's it for the Bollinger Bands for now, and the SSL and the RSI channel. You can see here when we are having a bullish pattern, you can see how much above the RSI and the commodity channel index is for the daily frame. We are having a very smooth and healthy pump up for VeChain, and of course the consolidation is very healthy. We are letting the EMAs reach the price in the 4-hour frame and of course in the daily frame mostly. You can see here, guys, what I'm looking for VeChain against Bitcoin. I'm looking just like that. I don't want the 50-day EMA to go above the 20-day and the 30-day EMA. You can see here the cross. I personally don't like this. If it forms, then we might hit lower support levels, even going a bit lower to 0.50308. But right now we will see about that and we'll discuss it further on the VeChain against USDT. Right now, the thing I told you guys, even in the 4-hour frame, you can see when we have such a huge distance between the price and the 20-day EMA, we want to consolidate for a bit, letting the EMAs catch the price. Same here, guys, letting the EMAs catch the price. Okay, so we formed this pattern where we had some higher highs here, and of course we were approaching a top. Now we are consolidating back in. You saw the market, of course we had the Bitcoin correction. That's what happened, and we went down here to 0.5 to 6 zeros. I'm not sure, guys. Let's see the price label here. I think it is, yeah, 50271. Okay, so that's what we were seeing, and now we don't want to form this bearish pattern where the 50-day EMA will go above the 20 and the 30-day EMA. Right now we are bouncing back to 0.5 Fibonacci retracement, so here we are at 0.50350, and we want to stay here. We want to maintain this support level, because if we fall down we will be testing new lower support levels for VeChain. Okay, so in the daily frame, guys, in the daily frame, VeChain is still looking fantastic, because I will just delete this Fibonacci retracement, guys, and I want you to take a look at what it has done. Okay, so for the daily frame, guys, it is just making for VeChain against Bitcoin new higher highs, always starting from November 2021 to 2019. Sorry, guys, you can see here 1, 2, 3, and maybe having consolidation going back for the 4th wave and the higher wave here. But we need now to be patient, and of course letting the 20-day and 30-day EMA reaching just the price. You see here, the higher the distance between the price and the 20-day EMA, the higher the risk. That's why we were consolidating back on the daily frame for VeChain against Bitcoin. And of course right now you can see the bearish cross, guys, between the MACD and the signal line here. We will see how it will go. We just started having this cross. We will see how soon we will reach the time where the MACD will cross just the signal line here, and of course they will form a bullish cross. So we are going now to price analysis for VeChain against USDT. I wanted you to focus on these two resistance level, guys, on 0.21 and 0.20, 20 cents and 21 cents, because if we surpass this, level, then we will be looking at a higher price for VeChain. Then of course we will just go upwards, retesting some resistance level, maybe consolidating a bit then, but we will be seeing surely higher lows and higher highs, and it will be very good for the short term as well as for the midterm. So personally, I would just put a buying order above these levels, guys. I expect if we can just surpass this, just bounce back between this Fibonacci retracement and maybe surpass this going above, then we will be seeing new higher lows and new higher highs for VeChain. And of course we want to follow this bottom trend line here, maybe getting to the squeeze point I always talk about in my videos, and maybe we can surpass then afterwards if we have, although if we had to break beyond this level again and maybe retesting the 0.15, then we could eventually go upwards, or maybe we could go downwards to a more support levels. Right now what we want to see is the 50-day EMA going again above the beyond the 30-day EMA and the 20-day EMA with the yellow line. That's what we want for VeChain against USDT. And of course, guys, I'm sorry that I just okay, these are the good ones right now. Yes, so what we want to see right now for VeChain is making this squeeze point, guys. And of course for VeChain in the daily frame, sometimes you just have in the midterm, sorry, sometimes you just have to look on the weekly frame and look at this, what it has done right now, guys. Let me clear the drawing so you can see it more clearly, what it has done in the weekly frame. Look at this bullish pattern. We might see some further consolidation, but after all, we will be going upwards. And let's see the daily frame as well, guys. This is what I was looking for. This is what I was telling you for the VECHAIN against USDT in the daily frame. Look, we are just making so much higher highs, and now we are consolidating, letting the EMAs reach the price. That's all I am saying. Let's go back to the 4-hour frame. So guys, for me, the price analysis I'm doing, and of course I am expecting, let me draw the Fibonacci retracement again. Okay, this is what I am expecting. I want the VECHAIN to do something like this. I want it to break through this resistance level, guys, at 20-21 cents, around there. And of course, the more we go and the more above we go, the better it is for VECHAIN. If we break through those two resistance levels, then we clearly have a buying opportunity. And what I mean by clear buying opportunity, it's that you minimize the risk. So if we test this level and we actually go above, then it will be all fine for VECHAIN. However, we need to see two things now. We need to see the 50-day EMA going beyond the 20 and the 30-day EMA regaining some strength. And of course, right now for VECHAIN against Bitcoin, it still looks good, guys. The 50-day EMAs are still the 50-day EMA is still beyond the 30 and the 20-day EMA, but we have this bearish cross for the daily frame in the MACD, so we need to see it going upwards again. We need to see the bullish cross between the MACD and the signal line. And let's see the VECHAIN against Ethereum. The same, guys, as I told you in the daily frame. Look at what we've done. 1, 2, and 3. Maybe going down here, and of course making a fourth wave upwards. Okay, so this is what I am expecting now for VECHAIN. Still looks good in the VECHAIN against Ethereum. You can see here 50-day EMA, what played the support role back here on 23rd April, and of course VECHAIN looks pretty strong. We just have to wait in order to be sure when we will have a clear buying opportunity. And of course, guys, always remember, as we are going lower into support levels, for example, if we hit 15 cents or maybe again the 13, or if all things go wrong and we hit the 10 cents to 11 cents, then you want to buy, you want to accumulate more and more VECHAIN. For now, this is what I'm expecting, guys. I am expecting, of course, to be forming new lower highs, new higher lows, I'm sorry, and of course I want to see the squeeze point right here. I want to see this bottom trend line making here the squeeze point, and then maybe we can go upwards again. The whole market looks like it's regaining its strength. That's something good. But if I don't see the 0.20, 21 cents, 20 to 21 cents, guys, and above, then I don't think you should buy, because there is some risk involved, and I always want to minimize the risk, guys. In order to buy, we just want to minimize the risk so we can surely take profits. That's the key level to success for the cryptocurrency market, and not only there. We want to minimize the risk, and of course afterwards we can still have profits, because 8 out of 10 times we will be having profits, and that's the most important thing when you are trading or investing. So for now, we want to keep this yellow line here. We want to be seeing higher lows and higher highs for VECHAIN, and of course for the RSI as well. As I told you before, higher lows and higher highs for the RSI and the commodity channel index as well. So you always have to check the RSI, the commodity channel index, the MACD, and of course VECHAIN against other altcoins such as Ethereum, guys. And you can see here the waves, it is looking strong. We had this top here, we are consolidating now back down, and we want to see what it will happen. If we can stay this level, if we can remain to this level right here, guys, to this support level, then we will be all fine. If we can just go into the squeeze point here and go upwards, if we break down from here, then of course we are looking to further low support levels. So for me, good buying opportunities right now. Not financial advice, guys, just my opinion, are these two things right here. If we can just surpass this, you want to put some money in this resistance line, 20 cents and 21. If we break above this, more you can put more money because it is more risk safely. Okay, so right now we should see and wait because the 50-day EMAS and the MACD is still bearish, and of course we need to wait for some major movement for VECHAIN. If you want though to accumulate for the mid long term, then I think you can do it, guys, because if you look at the daily frame, it is looking very good, and of course as we are consolidating, you want just to grasp some more, just grab some more in your pocket and of course in your portfolio for the mid long term. Of course you can do whatever you want, not financial advice, but of course we can approach at a higher level, and if we go above the 0.21, we could be looking at 30 cents. We could be looking at this target here, guys, for VECHAIN. Okay, so we could be looking at 30 cents if we can just surpass the 20 cents and the 21 cents. But right now we should be really careful, and we should not just hesitate things. If you want to invest for the short term, guys, then I suggest you to wait a bit, and of course let's see what it will do with VECHAIN if we can keep this line and if we can go above those resistance levels. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Have a fantastic day wherever you are, and of course stay tuned for many more videos. Bye.